Good morning, my little potato chips. How you doing? Wee Paddy from across the shock. And this is a wee video I don't really want to bring to you, but it's just a fact of life. It's what happens in this industry, but it's what happens in the right way in this industry that makes this video okay to do. And I have, no problems in doing it. And I sort of, I'm sure you've all heard the Jack Wolf Little Bro was meant to be released today, but you've seen by Ben, and if you haven't, go over to Ben's YouTube, or it's not his YouTube, his Instagram, and he gives a complete and full, frank explanation of what happened and why he stopped the rollout of this knife. This was the tin it would have come in. It's a bit of a tease, I suppose, but I'm sure you've all seen that. Comes with the usual Jack Wolf pouch, and I had already got mine to review, but had to withdraw it this week due to what had happened. And I thought, for my UK subs especially, I know there's a lot of new people coming in the slip joints because of companies like Jack Wolf Knives and Ben Belkin, who is the owner. I know there's new people that slip joints, so I just wanted to give my version of what had happened and explain it and show it on a video. This is the Little Bro. This is one of my favourites, and will be right the way through. I love this size of knife. It's the size of a boy's knife. It's just a perfect size. It gives me a 4-finger grip and a beautiful blade. I love the clip point blade. So this to me was the perfect opportunity. I got mine in the carbon fiber with the copper carbon fiber, infused in the carbon fiber. And I just absolutely love it. Indoors doesn't give it its true beauty. You need to be outdoors. And I'll take a picture outdoors and put it up on my Facebook tomorrow. Instagram. I can't get this technology sorted. Anyway, what had happened? Look, it was really simple. The manufacturers, the specifications that Ben gives the manufacturers is what they run on. If they follow them, it comes out exactly how Ben wants it to. What had happened, the specifications had been slightly varied, so there was a few of the knives that had already come out that were having blade wrap. Now, what is blade wrap? Let me just show you what blade wrap is, or how you get blade wrap. Right, let me just get a knife here for you. I thought I'll show you this while I'm here. Right, this is a typical slip joint, and you have this larger pin here, and this pin goes right through to the other side. And this is the back spring, and the back spring is what gives your blade the snap and the detent when you're opening it. Okay, so this is the pin, this is the place where if there's going to be a fault in the slip joint, and it happens very regular on cases and GECs, it happens really regular. But when you're paying the premium for this knife, Ben would not let this knife come out, even if one or two people were going to have a problem. He would check it out first. And that's what he done. He done due diligence. But it wasn't happening all the time. And sometimes it took half a day or a day before the blade wrap would show up. And there's a pin underneath here. You can't see it because this is screwed up. There's a pin that holds this back spring here, which is the spring, holds it under tension so that you can get that lovely walk and talk that this knife is famous for. So inside, I'm going to get my wee torch here and I'll give you a view. Inside, where this goes over the top here like this, let me just show you, like that, and then springs down like that. If the precision that Ben wanted had been done here, we wouldn't have had this problem. But somewhere along the line, it got slightly off key, and it only is slightly. If you can see, can you see in the bottom there? That's where that pin that I was telling you about goes from there right through, and then it's covered by the little piece of metal there. Can you see that? You can. So when this closes over, if it isn't, if every detail isn't right, when this slams down, there's a chance that it can hit that pin. And what it was doing it very, very slightly. They were getting a little bit of blade wrap about here, but literally tiniest little bit. It was just sort of rolling over the end. But tiny's good enough for Ben to stop it, and rightly so. I mean, he is putting out a premium product and wants nothing but the best for his customers. So as soon as he found out, and he was at Blade Show when this happened, he got right onto it, sorted it out, found out there was a problem, and recalled all the knives. Now, not all the knives were having this. I have not had blade rub at all, and I've been opening and closing. And if it does, I'll let you know, because I know Ben would replace it anyway. There's not a problem. But I'm having no blade. Blade wrap shows, if you hold your knife up, if there's any blade wrap, you'll see material. It's like when you're sharpening. If you've got a blunt piece or a chip piece, if you hold your knife up to the daylight, you'll see the shine of the fracture or the dent, whatever you want to call it, shining back at you. There's nothing on mine. There's no problem whatsoever with mine, as there is with most of them. But Ben, being Ben, is a perfectionist. And this is where, get to know your maker. Ben is a perfectionist. This is why I trust him. Trust him implicitly. He didn't want it to go out like that, so it didn't go out like that. And so we'll have to wait. We don't know when this model will be back again, but it's going to be fixed by the makers, and we'll sort it out. Look, blade wrap, I could take blade wrap if I had out in about 5 minutes. You just need to give it a little sharpening. Maybe 1 or 2 sharpenings would take the blade wrap out, because it's going to remove this from the contact. It takes it back up a wee bit. And like, if you take 0.5 millimeter off, you'll usually get rid of all blade wrap on any knife. And you're not going to adjust the shape of the blade too much by doing that. But it's too much for Ben. And again, that's why I'm behind Ben 100%. 100%. He wants you're paying for a beautiful knife, and he wants you to receive the knife as is his design, without any problems whatsoever. So Ben, I thank you for that. And yes, he is my friend. So I don't make there's no qualms with that whatsoever. He's my friend because I like him, and he's a decent man. And he has done the right thing by you in taking this all back under his own steam and going to get it fixed properly. He'll let us know in what's the next release going to be. I don't know whether this will get back in time. There might be another 1 or 2 before this comes back again. But when it comes back, you're going to get a beautiful knife. And that simple little thing was enough for Ben to pull it. So, Ben, thank you for your honesty, for your being up front, for letting us know. And I hope it gets fixed really quickly for you. And we'll look forward to the next one. And I will let my European and my UK subscribers know as soon as I find out any more details about the release. But always go over to Jack Wolf Knives on Instagram. Ben constantly updates there, and he'll send messages through there. Please go and follow him on there. Right, I'm away for a wee cup of tea. Thank you very much. But you've a lovely knife to look forward to. Maybe not just today. Take care. Bye-bye.